Ladies and gentlemen of Knucklehead Nation, we are live and welcome to our Liam Paro versus Richardson Hitchins post-fight live show. I'm your host, the Fighters Rep, Fez. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Fighters Rep, join the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And wow. Let me start off by admitting that I was totally wrong about this fight. This is a fight that I thought Liam Paro was going to maybe have a little trouble with, but separate himself as the fight went on. I thought he would win this fight by stoppage later on in the night. And my goodness, I mean, it was completely different than I thought. I want to say that I got to credit this 100% to Richard Hitchins in his corner. By the way, if you're just joining us, Richard Hitchins, right, or Richardson Hitchins, beautiful win, gets the upset win, if you ask me, in Puerto Rico, and gets a split decision. And I think that's crazy because I thought he dominated this fight, right? Even though I thought Paro was going to win this fight, I thought Hitchins absolutely dominated this fight, knuckleheads. There was a judge that scored it 117 to 111 for Liam Paro in a fight that Richardson Hitchins just absolutely dominated. That judge should be sat down and retaught how to score a fight because that was not even close. That fight was not even close. So cheers to Richardson Hitchins. Typically I go for the American fighter. We are out here in the U.S., so, I got to go for the American fighter. And congrats to Richardson Hitchins, even though I thought Liam Paro was going to win. Cheers. Even though I thought Liam Paro was going to win. I mean, that was a beautiful performance by Richardson Hitchins. Let me go through it for you guys real quick, kind of give you guys the breakdown of what I think happened here. So the fight started out, it was a very measured fight, and I'll say this, I didn't think it was an exciting fight at all. This was a boring fight. This was not a fun fight. This was a boring fight. It started off and it ended off very measured. The guys did open up as the fight went along, but a very measured, boring, tactical fight. If you wanted a slugfest, this was not the fight for you. It's not a fight worth watching again. That being said, first few rounds, I felt like Liam Paro came out pretty aggressive, but measured. They were trying to out-jab each other. They were trying to counter each other. They were looking for their timing. They were looking for their opponent's range. They were trying to figure it out. The fight wore on like that for the first 4 rounds. For the first 4 rounds, the fight wore on like that. I thought maybe it was even. Maybe Liam Paro was a touch ahead. And Hitchins goes into the corner after the 4th round. His corner tells him, listen, bro, you got to throw more punches. You got to be more active. This guy's more active than you. You got to throw that right hand. You got to let it go. I credit Richardson Hitchins' corner big time for this win because if they don't tell him that, if they don't light a bit of a fire under him, and he keeps fighting the way he did the first 4 rounds, I'm not sure we get the same result. He comes out in the 5th round, aggressive, just like his corner told him to, right? Listens to his corner, 100% credit to him for listening. Starts throwing that right hand. And let me tell you how Richardson Hitchins just completely takes over and wins this fight, right? With the 1 and with the 2. That's it. That's it. By the way, shout out to Brooklyn, New York, and big shout out to Haiti. You guys have a champion now, or at least he's of Haitian descent, I believe, because I did see the Haitian flag on his shorts. I have seen him, I think, talk about being from Haiti potentially, unless I'm losing something up here. But shout out to Haiti. You got a champ of Haitian descent. Shout out to Brooklyn, New York. You guys have a champion. And you could have told him before the fight, you're not allowed to throw anything other than a 1 and a 2, and Richardson Hitchins wins this fight because he really just barely threw anything other than a 1 and a 2. I mean, I want to say maybe on occasion he would throw, a hook when pivoting out in order to counter Paro. but it was primarily a 1 and a 2. And the way he won the fight is being the longer, taller guy. All he did, knuckleheads, I can't believe that I'm saying this about a high-level boxing match, right? Especially Liam Paro. I thought he was better than this, if I'm being honest with you guys. All Richardson Hitchins did was stand back and throw the 1-2. 1, 2 once in a while. 1-2. That's all this guy did to win this fight. I mean, he literally won the fight off of 2 punches over and over again. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You know, he did what he had to do to win. Congrats to him. It was a brilliant, easily executed game plan by Hitchins. I'm just really shocked that Liam Paro wasn't able to do anything about it. Knuckleheads, he just could not do anything about it. He brought in Quentin Randall for a sparring partner. And this was all he could do? I mean, this was all he could do? Try to out-jab a guy that was way longer than him? You know, try to, I don't know, time a guy or outspeed a guy that was, you know, seemingly a bit sharper and faster than him? I don't know. I don't know what happened with Liam Paro here, knuckleheads. You know, it didn't seem like Liam Paro threw caution to the wind in this fight. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here, right? I'm just trying to gather my thoughts for you guys. It didn't seem to me like Liam Paro threw caution to the wind in this fight like he was supposed to, right? Having lost, in my opinion, every round from number 5 on. It didn't seem to me that he threw caution to the wind until the very last round, the 12th round of this fight. And I don't know why. You know, I'm sure he didn't want to get, I mean, maybe he didn't want to get hurt. But you're the champion. You see it slipping from you. And it's just the hourglass is turned now. And the sand is dropping through to the bottom of the hourglass. And you're not doing anything different. And this guy's just touching you over and over again with the 1-2. I mean, it must have been a terribly helpless feeling for Liam Paro in this fight from round number 5 on. It was just unbelievable. It was just unbelievable. I mean, he couldn't pay money to the boxing commission or anybody else to get around that 1 and 2. And complete domination from round number 5 on. And for the judge to see it 117, 111, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say about that scorecard. I mean, what do you even say about that score? It's come to be expected at this point from the combat sports in general. Cheers, by the way. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, join the channel. You know, we go live after all the big fights, constantly dropping content about boxing. But I must say I am absolutely shocked by how easily Richardson Hitchins from round 5 on just completely disposed of Liam Paro's ability to do anything in the boxing ring with a 1 and 2. And one thing I was thinking about is, my goodness, American boxing, the American boxing style is just still, in my opinion, just light years. I mean, when somebody gets it right, that American boxing style, the way, you know, Richardson Hitchins kind of did tonight, right? I don't even think he's the best boxer. He's a solid boxer. He's not the best. But, I mean, when somebody gets it right the way he did sort of tonight versus the styles that I'm seeing coming out of some of these other countries, it's just not even comparable, man. It's just not even comparable. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, drop them in the live chat. Drop them in the comments section if you want to help out. Get your FightersRep merchandise in the link below. Join the channel. It's just $9.99 a month to help me continue to grow. I'm going to be dropping pretty much daily content for you guys with regards to boxing, covering boxing, giving you opinions, giving you a forum to talk about fighting. So definitely come check it out. But my goodness, Richardson Hitchins becomes the new super lightweight champion. He calls out after the fight, get this, he calls out Teofimo Lopez in a fight in New York. It's a fight that I would love to see. It's a fight that I would love to see after tonight. I would love to see how Teofimo Lopez handles this 1-2. I mean, this guy won this entire fight in a pro boxing match at the pro level, at the highest level as a champ, right? Fighting for a belt. He won it with a 1-2. I mean, it was just unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed that Liam Paro couldn't figure out how to adjust around that 1-2. And, you know, you're watching the beginning of the fight. It's a little bit close, you know, so it's exciting and you're getting a little bit into it. And then Richardson Hitchins' corner just tells him, be more active, throw the right hand, be busy. The guy decides to just start throwing 1s and 2s, and the fight's over. And nothing, Liam, I mean, Liam Paro needed a teammate to jump in and hit Richardson Hitchins in the side of the head for him to win that fight tonight. I mean, there was just no way around it. The guy just could not do anything. You know, I would have thought, you know, maybe if I'm Liam Paro, I mean, I'm just going to go all out, man. I mean, I'm getting absolutely dominated here. I can't get around the jab. I can't get around the 2. I'm just going to go in there and I'm just going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm just going to bang him to the body. I'm going to bang him to the head. I'm going to throw flurries. I'm going to throw combinations. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? The guy hits you with a 1-2. He hit him with the 1-2 all night. He hit him with the 1-2 all night. And it was just more of the same. It was just more of the same. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Puerto Rico is, I guess, a super lightweight's nightmare, right? I mean, Subriel Matias goes to defend his title there, loses it to Liam Paro. Liam Paro comes back to defend his title, loses it to Richardson Hitchins. If I'm Hitchins, I'm not fighting in Puerto Rico. I'm going to Brooklyn. I'm trying to get that Teofimo fight. I'm trying to get that Teofimo fight. Let's see if Teofimo, who I would hope he'd be able to, can deal with that 1-2. And then if he can, does Richardson Hitchins have something else in the bag? Does Richardson Hitchins have something else in the bag besides that 1-2? Because, I mean, it's just mind-boggling to me. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm probably going to go watch this Navarrete Valdez 2 fight now, so I can cover that and maybe talk about it with you guys tomorrow. But that was just really boxing domination. And I want to say it was a masterclass. You know, I want to say badly that it was a masterclass by Richardson Hitchins. All he did was throw the 1 and 2 and keep his range. That's it. Simple, clean, effective, minimalist, beautiful. But it looked easy. He made it look so easy. I'm scared to give the guy credit. I mean, I'm scared to give him more credit than he deserves. He made it look that easy. From round number 5 on, I'm telling you guys, if you go back and watch this, and you're not going to like watching it if you didn't watch it. It's not worth going back to watch. It was kind of a boring fight, if I'm being honest with you. But from round number 5 on, it was a 1 and 2. It was just a 1 and 2 up the middle, and he won the entire fight, throwing a 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2, and sometimes a 1-2, and sometimes the 2 by itself. And then he would pivot, and then a 1 and a 2. I mean, it was just, how is Liam Paro unable to deal with that in any way? How does he not make any adjustments? I just don't understand it. You know, but I'm not the guy. I wasn't in there fighting, so I'm not going to talk too much, right? Because he would have whooped my ass too. But I just, it's hard for me to figure out. Let me know, knuckleheads, what you think in the comment section below. Again, I am going to go live, you know, and I do like to go live. This is a forum where you guys can, you know, talk to me live if you'd like to. We could talk to each other. So I hope to get more. Not the biggest fight, so we're not very active right now. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you as shocked as I am about the way that Hitchins won this fight so handily? Subscribe, join. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about this. I'll talk to you guys soon.